So today I'm off out on a bit of a forage. I'm heading down the beach. I'm going to meet Jay from Smash Fishing. Now I can see him down at the shoreline. Tide's dropping. We've got about 2 hours till low tide. So we're going to go lobster hunting. One serious error I've made today is I've lost my foraging hook. I've left it at the last spot that I went to. Must have forgot to put it in my car. So yeah, that's long gone. So all I've got with me today is a little Ormer hook, which is half the size. Not ideal, it's not very long, but yeah, just gonna have to make do. Now, as I'm no expert in finding lobsters, I may leave the majority of that to Jay today, but I'm gonna be hunting for a lobster also, but also some peeler crabs. I wouldn't mind getting some peeler crabs or razors or gaper clams, anything really, just for some bait to stock up my freezer for future fishing trips. So anyway, I'm pretty sure I can see Jay down there. I'm gonna go meet him, say hello, and then we'll get to it. So there he is, the man himself. Just met up with Jay. Just having a little wander around. Got a gentle breeze coming in here today. It's still nice and sunny. Lovely and warm. There's absolutely loads of these empty razor shells around. They're everywhere. So hopefully as that tide drops a bit more, might be able to dig some up, get some bait.
You already had my pinky.
There's a malted,
definitely in as well. Look at that.
Malted
Beauty.
spider crab there.
In the bucket she goes.
That would have made very good bait if that had meat in it.
Yep, there's a lobster. Little Larry. Not a keeper though. Hope there's one under there. Okay, guys. Back she goes. That's some fun. Burrow under it. Yeah, that's dug out for sure, mate. Look at that.
You getting that side?
Yeah, that's the big one.
Oh right, okay.
Look at that dug out. If you go from one side to the other and just
Straight.
yeah. Found another big hole here, guys. As you can see, all the sand been dug out of it. Just hopefully it's a lobster. Glad you got waders on.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
can see it's
Oh, that's a big antenna on. That's it, just keep wiggling, she'll come out. Always a telltale sign that dug out.
It's coming.
That's a decent one. That's it, just keep prodding.
Oh, it's going.
How big is it?
Oh, looks alright.
That's definitely a keeper.
Go on, grab him. Ah.
Look at that. Keeper lobster, mate. Happy days. What a giant. Cracking lobster.
First lobster of the day. Jay just pointed out that big boulder behind me looked dug out. Gave me his hook because mine's obviously too small. We got a lovely lobster there. Do you reckon that's in?
That's in.
Yeah.
Sure. My gauge is there, bud.
Oh yeah.
It is a bit awkward because the string's tight on it. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
And my gauge is
Your
3
gauge is
mil
over,
over,
isn't it?
Yeah.
So
that's
that's
easy.
in by about 5 mil, I'd say.
Beauty, mate.
Lovely job.
One down. Nothing in can see how deep that goes though, eh?
Yeah.
It's just a tiny little hole.
So we've been working our way along the rocks, stopping off here and there. We've just come to this huge pool here. Just gonna have a quick look around here. Now this is really close to a bass spot I've been fishing lately. I've had a few bass off, and it's I've been here quite a few times during low tide, but with the tide being so big today, really interesting coming down and just seeing the exact ground. We're actually going to go right over to the bit where I've been catching bass, because there's a lot of ledges that drop off with loads of bootlace weed, so might be something to look at there. So we'll see. Well, as you can see here, it's like a jungle, weed city, all of that. And obviously when the tide's high, all of this weed stands up in the tide like that, moving about over all this rough ground. Great for bass, great for any fish really. There is a little squat lobster. Lost him. You're going to find all sorts of little things buried under here, under the weed and rocks. So I'm just having a little wade through the water. Jay's on the shore there, just getting some razors, and I think he just found a couple of gaper clams. I'm just walking through about knee deep, just checking out the seabed, seeing if there's any clams around, or Venus clams, anything like that. Anything that's of any interest. What there is here are loads and loads of spider crab shells. They've obviously peeled, shed their shell. And yeah, there's loads of them on the seabed. I haven't checked the time, but we're pretty much near low tide, I think. I think we're just going to wander around, maybe try and collect some bait, and just see what we can come across. Now, what Jay was saying earlier, which makes complete sense, is that we've had a lot of settled weather lately, and what you can do with is a bit of a storm, some swell to churn up the seabed when it sees really big tides. And then obviously it turns everything up from the seabed, and you get more exposed clams and anything like that really. So it's not the most ideal scenario to be looking for them, but you still come across them. There's a clam. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Now, I'm not too sure the exact type of clam that is, but I'll hang on to it, see if I can find some more. Well, I'm going to start making my way back to the shore now. I can see Jay over there still digging. Go see what he's got, and yeah, maybe join in. I didn't bring my fork or anything. I was really unprepared for today, but I don't know, we'll just make do. Hang on, is that, yep, there we go, another clam. We've got two now, two of the same species, I believe. That's good. Well, I say that's good, could do with a good handful really, good half a dozen or dozen or so. So we'll see if we find any more. There's one. Oh yes, there we go, there's another one. Oh no, that one's empty. Let me just check. Yeah, that one's empty. But anyway, I'm going to head back to the shore. I may just have a quick scan around this area, see if I can find any more clams, and then we'll go see what Jay's up to. Well, check out this beauty. Another variety of clam there. As you can see, a lot bigger than the others. That's a cracking clam, that. Again, I'm not too sure what species or variety that is, but Jay will certainly know. So I'll hang on to them for now, and yeah, he'll be able to tell us. There we go, there's another little one there, little baby one. Really cool, shells absolutely everywhere. I might even have a little lift of this rock. There's a big gaper clam shell there. Again, quality bait, the gaper clam. Well, here we have quite an interesting find. This is the beer can, Carlsberg Premium Export, and we'll be taking that up the beach. Here we go. So there's a couple of different shells there. What we have here, they're the two clams I've found. So we've got the two clam shells there. Razorfish shell. There's so many of these about. There is a razor bed right here. Scallop shell. Unfortunately, haven't found any scallops. And that there is from the gaper clam. Now this is the what Jay's digging up on the beach at the moment, I believe. Brilliant bass bait, brilliant gilthead bait. So yeah, let's go see what he's got so far. Right, back on the shore now. Jay's been bait collecting.
There we go, we both got some bait now.
Loads of nice gaper clams in there, a few razor.
Yeah, I got quite a few razors in the bottom as well.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a lobster claw. But yeah, got some good ones.
Nice.
Happy days.
Here's my export that I found. And yeah, Jay's going to tell us what these clams are.
Alright, this is called a Dosinia clam.
Right.
And these are absolutely delicious. Easily my favourite clam on a beach.
Nice.
These are your common Venus clam.
And they're Venus, right?
Yeah, these are the Venus.
That's a little tiny one, that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same as that. And then this one's a banded Venus clam. You can see it's usually a lot more pronounced. You'll usually have a stripe on the end, one in the middle and one on the side.
Okay.
And that'd be your banded Venus clam. You can see it a bit more there.
Yeah.
See how the pink bands come up?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the 3 different species of clam you got there.
Nice.
Awesome, but these are the kitties.
They're the
Those are,
ones.
oh, you won't go back once you try one of them.
Yeah. Well, what we're going to do, we're going to leave these because obviously there's not many of them, but still good to find and find out what they are. Let's drop them back in here. Now that is a first grade bait right there.
Absolutely delicious. Oh, at least you got him. There you go. Nice.
Right, there we go. I've actually broken that one, but there's a nice gaper clam there. So what we'll do is I'm just going to quickly dig a couple myself, and then we'll have some bait for the freezer.
Wow, that's a keeper. He's a squirter. That's definitely a keeper. There we go. If you get your hand in there, watch your fingertips and you'll be able to dig down and you'll feel it. But be careful because it can cut you. When you find it, you can go down with both your fingers and hook him out. There. Just on the side of there he is.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Nice, nice one.
Yeah. So the next day, myself and Jay went and found a little sheltered spot and we cooked up that lobster. However, when I went to go take the footage off my camera later that evening, my SD card had a complete and utter meltdown. I ended up losing all the footage on it. I had to format the card and therefore I lost everything that was on it already. So pretty unfortunate that. Yeah, we went out, we were going foraging again the next day. So we went and found a little spot along the coast and I cooked up the lobster. Now I've wanted to do a lobster catch and cook for ages, but every time I've gone out, I've either not found any lobsters or the ones I have found have been undersized. So yeah, bit gutted about that, but maybe it's meant to be. Hopefully if I get another one which is a keeper, the cook up will be better than the one I did anyway and I'll be able to add it to that video. So yeah, it's just a forage in this video. My apologies, but yeah, these things can't be helped sometimes. But yeah, I do apologise for that. But anyway, thanks very much to Jay for coming out with me that day. I had a great time, always learning tips from him when it comes to foraging, finding lobsters or just any sea creatures that you come across along the shore. So yeah, thanks very much to Jay. If you're not subscribed to his channel already, go over, check it out, hit the subscribe. He's got loads of cracking content on there and he's a really nice bloke as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Once again, I apologise about the cook up, but I'll definitely be out in the future and I'll be cooking that lobster no matter what. So thanks to everyone who does watch the videos and I'll catch you on the next one.